Alright, our first step is to get all of our ingredients together. First, we're going to need rosemary, which is a call to the ocean and mind over body. Then we're going to need a lemon, which is a call to the element of air, change, and power of the mind. Then we're going to need ginger, which adds power and energy to the potion. We're going to need a candle for blessing purposes. Vanilla extract, which is a call to Aphrodite and water. We're going to need honey, which binds the entire potion together. Spring water or some sort of natural water that's safe to drink. This is the base of our potion. And finally, we'll need a little bit of coconut palm sugar. You don't necessarily need coconut palm sugar, but I like it just as a sweetener, and it adds a little bit of ocean energy to the entire potion. After we have all of our ingredients together, it's very important that we wash all of our herbal ingredients so that we don't contaminate our potion. These herbal ingredients include lemon, jasmine, rosemary, and your ginger. Once they're washed, you may want to pat them dry with a paper towel so that they don't get moldy or you get excess water into your potion. Once they're all washed and dried, we're going to need to get the lemon zest from one whole lemon. Shave the lemon and then save the lemon somewhere because we may be using it later on in the potion. After you're done with the lemon, you're going to want to cut the ginger up into slivers. Make sure not to get any of the ginger skin on the slivers, as this creates a bitter taste in your potion and can contaminate the energy. If you do not have ginger at home, you can use ginger tea, although I definitely recommend using fresh ginger, as this adds a little bit more power into your potion. Once you're done with this, we're going to move on to the rosemary. All you have to do is get the rosemary leaves off of the stalk. This makes it easier to get them into your potion and just brings out their flavor a little bit more. Finally, you're going to take the jasmine, rosemary, and lemon zest and put them on a piece of paper towel. We're doing this because we're going to want to dry these ingredients. It's very important to dry them. This brings out their power, energy, and taste for your potion. To dry them, all you have to do is put a paper towel over them and then put them into a pan that is oven safe. Place them into the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for, I'd say, 10 minutes or until you can smell the herbs coming from the oven. Once you're done with this, you're ready to move on to the next step of the potion. Once your herbs are in the oven, you may want to start boiling your spring water at 170 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm doing this in a kettle, but you can also do this over an oven or any other heat source, I guess. Just make sure you're aware of the temperature. You do not want it to get above 170 degrees Fahrenheit because this could easily burn your herbs and mess up the entire potion. Also, you're going to need to get out a teapot or a strainer or anything else that you like to use in the making of loose leaf tea. I have this handy dandy little glass teapot that allows me to take the tea leaves out when I am finished using them. If you have anything like this, that would be definitely ideal. When the herbs are done, place them into the teapot along with the ginger, slivers, and a small handful of the coconut palm sugar if that's what you're going to use. Then you're going to want to get out a candle and begin steeping the tea for 4 minutes. Do not steep more than 4 minutes because this could add a bitter taste and once again could mess up your entire potion. While you're steeping, you may want to meditate on becoming a mermaid and blessing the potion. There are many ways to do this, so you can always look around online to see whatever the best meditative thing is to do, but I just like to concentrate on shifting, and I focus on each individual herb and what it does for the potion. I outlined that earlier on in the video, so you can go back and write those down or just, do whatever you're comfortable with. Once you're done with this, take the lid off of your teapot and you're ready to proceed to the last and final steps of your potion making process. Once your herbs are done steeping, you should add half a capful of vanilla extract, but don't add too much as it may overpower the very delicate taste of your potion. To make sure you're getting the taste right, feel free to just put a spoon in there and taste it. It should have a delicate taste with a spicy afterkick from the ginger. If it does not have this, feel free to add some lemon juice or even some more cut up slivers of ginger, and just make sure that you like the taste. Finally, you're going to need to add a small spoonful of honey and stir until completely dissolved. As you're stirring in the honey, imagine it binding all of your ingredients together, because this is the purpose of the honey. Once again, taste your potion to see if it's correct, because this is the final step in the potion. I made about 3 cups of tea, so I'm storing them in a glass and in a bottle that I'll be using during the spell. For the glass, I may be using this afterwards in a bath, or I may be drinking it at some later date. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing with it. Feel free to give some of this potion to your friends, or do basically whatever you want with it. You can even pour it out if you don't have a use for it, although I advise saving it.